What's up, Big Stuff Vlog? My name's Chris Coleman. I'm standing here with Dan, Animals Hand Tack, Tony, Tiny D'Angelo, two Big Stuff intern and summer staff all-stars. We're at the National Youth Workers Convention in Louisville, Kentucky, working with Big Stuff events. And I just want to take a second to get to know these guys and just highlight their summer at Big Stuff and maybe get a little bit more insight on what it's like to be a Big Stuff intern. So let's get this thing started. Tony, what was the highlight of your summers at Big Stuff?
My highlight being down at camp was, I'm looking back to my year as an intern in 2012, and we had a guy named Michael Campa down there as the editor, and every chance I got, I would scare him. I get a kick out of scaring people. So Michael, you know, he's my suite mate, so I could just walk through the door and be over there, and I would walk up to Michael unexpectedly and just scream sometimes. And for instance, he was on his back porch looking out into the ocean, just having a nice peaceful moment, and I'd creep over there and I'd be like, hey! And then he literally almost jumped. He goes, dude, you almost gave me a heart attack. Pretty funny dude. I love him. Michael's the man. But
shout out to Campa.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Dan, highlight of your summer, man.
The highlight of my summer was probably I was on security with Blake Craig. There was a camper that got a little rowdy. We started chasing him down after a hot pursuit, long hot pursuit. Here comes Bryce Thurman out of nowhere with the tackle, 50-yard line, took him out. No students were harmed in the filming of this video, but it was great. It was hilarious.
Kids don't mess around after hours.
No
they
way.
will tackle you. This is a big dude right here. He'll hurt you.
I used to be head of security in my year. You don't want this dude coming after you.
Kids did not mess around Tony's intern year.
No, they didn't. They still don't to this day.
Crack skulls, man.
Set the standard.
That's right. So Dan, how did your summer at Big Stuff impact your life and now your career in production?
My summer at Big Stuff was awesome. It really helped me grow my relationship with God, and also before I got down there, I wasn't really sure what direction my life was going to go as far as a career. I thought I had a couple different things lined up, but once I got down there and started helping out with load-in and just like running cameras and doing different production jobs and then helping out with the editing of the daily videos and working alongside the editor, I just really helped shed some clarity on what I wanted to do with the rest of my life.
Totally. What about you, Tony?
Yeah, so for me, I originally was going down to Big Stuff thinking I'm going to be a teacher when I graduate college. You know, I'm gonna work with kids. It's gonna be awesome. And then I got down there to camp, and I was like, man, production's like kind of awesome. I love shooting videos. I love working with the team. I think I want to be a production guy. And so I got home from Big Stuff, and my girlfriend got me a camera, and then the rest is history. Here we are 3 years later, and I'm shooting videos with Big Stuff.
So a big part of Big Stuff, we love swag. We have all kinds of awesome stuff in the store. Dan, what is your favorite go-to piece of swag that you wear on a daily, weekly basis?
I think my go-to swag would have to be either the camo snapback or the slap watch.
Totally. I'm going gray snapback all day, every day.
All day.
Yeah, I really like the red t-shirt. If you've never seen it, you can maybe get one online. I don't know, but I wear this at least 3 days a week.
Yeah.
It fits really well. It makes the biceps look extra bicep-y. And I don't know if they make any more of these in 2XL, but you can't have mine.
Is bicep-y a word?
It is now.
Yeah, that's true.
So what was the biggest challenge of your summer as a Big Stuff intern?
Being exhausted.
Exhausted? A lot of work?
No. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. You stay up really late to hang out with everybody and have good times because you only get to see them for so long, and then you wake up at 7:30 in the morning for a meeting, and you're like, dang, it was worth it, but
totally.
Man, it's tough. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me, I would definitely say finding time to slow down and connect with God is a big one that it's really hard to do because you think since you're always around ministry and you're always you know, getting poured into through messages and you're always serving that you're going to connect, but unless you're really taking personal time to do that and reading and getting into the Word, it's going to be hard to do. So you really need to take time and slow down and take care of yourself too.
Dan, what's one piece of advice you'd give to someone who's maybe thinking about interning or applying to be an intern in 2016?
I would say just do it. Easily just do it. I mean, God put it on your heart for a reason. You're not going to regret it. It could shape up to be the greatest summer that you'll ever have or you've ever had. So I would definitely say to just go for it. I mean, why not?
The biggest piece of advice I would give is just to go for it. I mean, I don't know what else better you can spend your summer doing, especially if you're in college right now and you have the summer off and you're coming home. I mean, there's no other place you want to be than, you know, worshiping God, helping students connect for 10 weeks out of your summer, and it's truly life-changing, and just go for it.
Hey, what's the biggest, most valuable lesson you learned during your internship?
I would say the most valuable lesson I learned during the internship was probably to be authentic and just always trust that God has a plan for you, because when you're there, and you're trying to figure out your life, what you're going to do next, what the next step is after camp, it can sometimes seem like a little cloudy, like you're not sure what's going to happen. And if you just trust that he has a plan, everything will fall in the line.
I think one of the most valuable lessons I've learned was that people are real and that they matter, and that you really need to stop what you're doing and connect with people. Don't just make it all about yourself and what you can get out of it, but really take time to talk to campers, talk to whoever it is, and just see what's going on, because that's why God put us here together, is to figure out life together. And if we're just having our heads down, walking everywhere and not paying attention to what's going around us, we're missing out on so many opportunities to maybe witness to another student, to help people connect with God. I mean, there's just limitless possibilities. So I would just say focus on people because they're important.
Absolutely. All right, last but not least, who's your favorite person in the band named Chris?
Ryan Harvey.
What?
Chris Colley. I don't like Chris Colley.
It's been Real Big Stuff Vlog. Tiny, Danimals. See you guys next time.
Bring it in for a hug.
Bring it in, group hug.
Here's a big hug. Wait, really big hug, right?
Ow, where's the go?
Oh, come on, Chris.
Oh, dude, you're touching his head.